First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This off.
Set up with a first down.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. He hands it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rivero. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkkent offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose.
What a a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Excellent field position here for the offense. Now they're running on the toss. Breaking tackles. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's St. Clair. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Kentucky. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups have become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to Lexington and the home field of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. He finds some space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Wildcats. Way too much speed in that play. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So they find the reliable tight end that he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker, showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. It's Brown. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Touchdown, Arkansas. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fights through a tackle. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Linebackers making some adjustments now. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass not complete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the 1st down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up.
Kentucky.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. There's contact on the throw.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run the option. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try the option play here. Powering through. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play but keep possession. The Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Then they begin to click now. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 28, but it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. To throw, it's St. Clair. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
They'll run it to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
QB bootlegs here. Trying to create here on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught behind the line. It's Russell. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And the back gets the football. Fighting off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. A screen to the wide receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Muscles past the defender. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it. They'll
come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The Wildcat outlook doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Graham behind the line. It's Brown. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kentucky, 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. I hand it off to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackled, but first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Graham behind the line. It's Davidson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Kentucky. They connect for 6.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And there's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught quickly. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats, to put them on top now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Carter. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Oh, boy, Chris. The defensive coordinator goes with the man look on third down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but to set him up that close to the goal line.
Here's the option play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. First down and more. He's still running. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down at the 27. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Kentucky. They jump on top here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Toss play to the running back going left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. To the air, it's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. The try fails. They can't build their lead here in the final seconds. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. There was no catching him that time.
These fans are going nuts, and I don't blame them. They find the end zone with the clock reading 0, but they're going to have to quiet down so the offense can hear because they still need the 2-point conversion to tie it.
A 2-point conversion to try to force overtime, or it ends right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion with no time remaining. We're headed to overtime. Incredible. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Gert, this becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Running back with the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. He's running out of time here. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. 4th and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? 4th down. He's throwing for it. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. He makes the grab. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.